Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
The Raiders are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. After running it, it's second down. It's a two tight end formation. Dropping back 3. Looks to his left. Good piece of tackling. Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Ooh, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way.
Interception. In on the stop. The son of a high coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
There's no doubt when you talk about the San Diego Chargers, their leader and the guy they're going to build this football team around is their quarterback, Philip Rivers, and he's got to be outstanding, tough, and not turn the football over.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. For the offense today at running back, he came into his own in 2013, Ryan Matthews.
It's hard to say this, but maybe his biggest detriment is the fact that Ryan Matthews just runs so hard, it's hard to stay healthy. He just goes after every play like it's going to be his last. He's a really good NFL running back.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Rivers has got it on the play action. Great pass, great catch, great control.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
First and 10. Handoff. They break through. Tackle him behind the line. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. Offense lines up here. Woodhead looking for some daylight up the middle. He's stacked up at that point.
The Chargers have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. Picks up about 5.
Well, defenses love it when they get you inside the 5-yard line because it's hard to deceive them. So they can just go after the offense and be aggressive.
And the kick is good for 3.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. First down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Just a quick drop back. Butler's able to swat the pass away. Now for the defense today, one of the true playmakers in the secondary is Eric Weddle.
He's turned out to be one of the best safeties in the NFL, and there is nothing he can't do. He can play deep. He can tackle runners at the line of scrimmage. and I think he's one of the best blitzing safeties in the NFL.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll go Brown. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Allen's got it at the 13. And Allen is stopped there. First down, offense readying for the snap. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. No one in sight. Has the grab.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. He'll throw it over the middle, and there's a drop.
Floyd's going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon. Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
The Chargers snap it at the 31. Breaks out of that one. He makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. First down on the way. They bring in the extra tight end. 3-step drop. Secures it with 2 hands. He's tackled right at the 36.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Let's go. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Sticks to his hands. Brought down after a gain of 6.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards. So that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
2nd down and 5. Gets the handle here. And that's Teo in on the stop. Third and 2 here after the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
A running back must always know the situations. 3rd and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
First down at the 48. Reaches out and grabs it.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down and 10. The defense had that one covered.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Fights through that hit. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Launching it deep, and it's incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. It'll be a touchback. The Chargers get ready to start their drive. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 20. Matthews outside to the left. Huge run by Matthews.
Matthews is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. First down at the 45. And he's taken down.
Good job by the defense. They disguised that blitz. They waited, and they timed it perfectly. And the quarterback not able to make the pass protection change, and not being able to make that pass protection change, well, it ends up in a sack for the defense.
This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4. Third down on the way. The Raiders defense lined up, going with the 46 defense. Out of the shotgun. Throws to the right. Has the reception all alone.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
The Raiders come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. First down at the 28. The give out of the eye. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2 tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 3. Then picks up about 3.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Catch made. They'll mark him at the 46.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. A lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
2nd down, 3 for the first. Has his target. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
Quarter routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
First down following the long play. They're going back up top. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The Raiders take it from the 23. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Double tight end formation. The Raiders snap it at the 31. Shrugs off the first hit. Going for the home run. That's an interception. He's brought to a halt. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Now 1st and 10. Rivers keeps it. Catch made along the sideline.
Rivers able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
First down at the 37. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. Brown's the one who brings him to the ground.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He's going to the left, and Matthews is brought down. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Play fake. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
And Matthews is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The defense gets the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Raiders offense heads on to the field. It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 20. Freeney brings the quarterback down.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Let's go.
Still got it after the play action. Breaks away. Looking long. A takeaway. Breaks out of the tackle. Fumble. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. They come to the line, and it's first down. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. And the give to Ryan Matthews. They tackle him for a loss. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Royals in the slot. Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. Second down and 12. The defense gets a sack.
Well, I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit. Well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
Woodhead's going to take the handoff now. The Raiders signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And now they'll call on Cypress to punt the football. Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Reaches out and snatches it. Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
Brings it into his body. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which is blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
Freeney brings the quarterback down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. heaving it down the field. Able to get a step on the defender, and he makes the catch. The Raiders use another timeout here, and they have one left. First down here after the completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. No room to complete that one.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second and goal from the 7. What a catch. Touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
Inside of the uprights. The Chargers are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The score's 7-3. And here's Woodhead. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Takes the knee. That does it for the first half. Chargers trail in this one. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Makes the catch at the 7, just across the 20, and tackled at the 21. It's first down as they head to the line. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Touchdown Chargers.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Raiders' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score is 10-7. Made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff. Has the first down and a whole lot more. And tackled down at the 49-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Offense lines up here. They'll run it here. The Raiders now move the chains.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. That's Weddle making the stop. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. He shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
The Raiders just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First and 10. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. First down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Keeps it here. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First and 10. Keeps it on the play fake. Should have had it.
Johnson's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football, because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Nice catch. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown Chargers.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
Driving extra point is good. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. 26-yard line. The Raiders getting ready now to start their drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The Raiders snap it up at the 26. He's got the catch. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football. And this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
Second down coming up. Jones, a receiver in the slot. From the shotgun. Out to the left. Catch made. Tackles made.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Let's go.
First down at the 49. They'll go ground. That's Weddle making the stop.
The Raiders offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Gets it again. Breaks free. The tackle is made. Getting another look at these stats. Here's a team trailing, but has been able to run the football. Of course, that becomes less of a strength here as they need to put up points in a hurry.
I think you're right. When you need points like this and you've been running the football so well, try to deceive the defense. A little play action pass should give you a chance to get a wide receiver open deep down the field.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
Count it. The Chargers kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 17-14. Woodhead's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chargers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Royals lined up in the slot. Now first and 10. Takes it on the draw. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
False start, offense.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And I always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
That'll pick up the first. And finally, the offense comes through in the clutch on third down. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters. This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on third down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
The Raiders come to the line to start this drive at the 24. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down and 7. Handoff made. Has the first down. Now he's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Just give this guy a little hope. This running back is so fast. If you block him just a little bit, get him in the open field, look out, he can make it happen.
The Raiders for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Chargers return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 21-17. And here's Woodhead. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers getting set now for their next series. And Matthews is lined up as the single back for a gain of about 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 3rd down and 1. He'll fire it out to the left.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the 4th after this. Royals in the slot. The final quarter begins with this snap. And he's thrown to the ground.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
The Chargers take it from the 28. And he's sacked again.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Takes it from the gun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything. It's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He's got a chance to return this one. That'll stop the play right there. The Raiders are set for their next possession. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Games 16 in the build-up to this game. We didn't talk much about the matchup at tight end, but it's been a good one, Phil.
It has been good. I know the defenses really didn't focus on the tight end when this game was starting, but I know this, they better change their focus and start looking at it.
Handoff out of the eye, and he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second down following the run. Jones lined up now as a slot receiver. Has Jones. Jones is marked down at the 41.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this third down.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Takes it out of the eye.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Has his man, and he's brought to the ground. As we get another look at the stats, in a game where you're winning, you expect your quarterback to come up big. And that has been the case today.
It's been an outstanding day from the quarterback position. Decision-making, throws all over the field, accuracy. You can't ask your quarterback to do any more than he has done today.
Wright's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Looking across the middle. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. On the way, 3rd down. Quick drop back. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple yards short of a first down.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. They'll turn it over on downs.
That was really a tremendous stop on 4th and short by the defense. Now you've got to expect your offense to come out here and take advantage of this situation.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. As Royal. And Royal is brought down. The Chargers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Rivers, his numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Halfway through the 4th. Floyd's got it. First down.
The Chargers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
That's a gain of 6. That leads us to 2nd down. Rivers out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Chargers have it at the 34. Intercepted! An open lane. Raiders, touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. It's good. The Chargers ready to return the kick. And here's Woodhead. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Offense lines up here. The Chargers have it at the 24. Ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble.
Nice job that time by the offense. Even though they fumbled it, at least they were quick enough and smart enough to get it on it right away.
Dropping back 3. Has Royal taken down at the 27.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
2.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter, and it's third down. And Gates has shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. The Chargers from the 27. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. From the gun. Looking to go deep. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Timeout called by the defensive unit. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Almost intercepted that time.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Get ready. Red 38.
Just a quick drop back. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots, and then it helps when your receiver has got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's going to start his return. Taken down at the 21. They face first down. Wide receivers are bunched up. Rivers out of the gun. Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
1st and 10. Shakes off the hit, makes the reception, and they bring him down at the 44-yard line. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Wide open for the catch. 1st down here after the completion. Time for the hurry-up offense. They send the tight end in motion. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down and 10. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers snap it at the 36. Trying to work that left side. This is going to set up a change of possession. And Gates is in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. They bring in the extra tight end. The Raiders snap it at the 36. And he's brought down right at the 43.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this 1st down here in the 2nd half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art that this team is good at.
1st down at the 43. On his way. The 10. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown. Just a huge gain for him. And that run puts him within 50 yards of the single-game rushing record.
Well, it's been an outstanding day, and it's been fun to watch to be this physical on the offensive side and see a running back get so close, or as you say, 50 yards away from the single-game rushing mark in NFL history. Hey, still a lot of hard work ahead, but I think they can get it done.
And here's Woodhead. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense now coming out. Split backfield here. 1st and 10. Green's got the catch and the 1st. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Wants to go deep. Could have been intercepted.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Rivers out of the gun. Rivers sends it to Floyd.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. Makes the catch. Rodgers there that time for the tackle. The Chargers have to take their final timeout. That's it. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st down and 10. And he's taken down. And after getting sacked, it's now 2nd and 18. Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
I course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Raiders are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Nick Novak ready to kick it away to start today's game. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Let's go.
The give. Middle, tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Two tight ends on the field here. 3-step drop. The catch is made.
I don't know if receivers like this route or not, the quick slant route inside, because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
On the money. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
I think when I was playing, anytime we crossed the 50-yard line, it was kind of like a big sigh of relief, because I knew now that there were a lot of things that could take place. I could afford to take sacks. I could afford to be a little more aggressive. Let's see how the offense reacts to this.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. And here we have 2nd down.
Let's go.
Takes it again. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Makes the reception. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Has his target. 6 in the books.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Raiders with an extra point try on the way. The point after is good. The Raiders were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. And here's Woodhead. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, very productive in the passing game, no doubt about it, but also a tremendous leader for this San Diego Chargers football team.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers snap it at the 26. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. As we look at the lineups, there's the future Hall of Famer Antonio Gates, one to watch today.
I think when you look at Antonio Gates, what surprises you see that he's big and fast, but he's very deceptive. Knows how the ball comes out.
And Matthews is brought down.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
Third and forever. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He's going to try and return this punt. Still on his feet. Shakes off the tackle. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
The return game so important in winning in the NFL. That time, the good return. What it does, it flips field position and just gives you a better chance of scoring.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 37. Makes the catch in the open field.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play-action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 20. Keeps it here. Throw to the left. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. As we look at the defense, you've got to beware of Dwight Freeney in this one.
Dwight Freeney, the thing that stands out about him, he has the greatest spin move in NFL history. I sit there and just can't wait to see it every game.
And he's forced to the ground.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Let's go.
The Raiders snap it up at the 26. On the money. He's in for the touchdown.
There is no lead in the NFL at stake. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Raiders getting prepared now to kick it off. That punt return, that explosive return helped lead the team to the end zone. Didn't have too far to go after that return set them up in excellent field position. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down here. Offense lines up here. Matthews. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1. Here's a look at the defensive starters. And a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. Second down at 11. Handoff by Rivers. He's brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Looking to make a difference. Teo with the tackle. First down here.
Get ready.
Quick drop back. Throws the pass. With two hands, he has it.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Dropping back 3. And knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Get ready.
Staying with the passing game on first down. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 10. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. It'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
He has the grab. And they tackle him there at the 34. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured. And look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh, no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Extra point is good. The Chargers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. Royals got it. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Royals lined up in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Allen's got the catch and the first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The Chargers snap it at the 41. He'll keep it on the play fake. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The Chargers snap it at the 41. Eyeing that left side. Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Throwing now to his left. Rivers to Woodhead.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 5. To the ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Just a quick drop back. He brings it in here, and he's got the first. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Looking to go up top again on first down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in positions. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second down and 10. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first. And, Phil, you look at this offense right now. They've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well. When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
First and 10. Looks to his left. Brings it in. Picks up 8 here.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field. Nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the first down.
2 tight ends on the field here. Handoff to the right side. Gains 17. And as we look now at the rushing stats here in the first half, this has been a great effort on the ground, and it's been a big part of the reason why they're in front.
It is absolutely working when you talk about the run game. And I just say this, Jim, when it's working, don't stop. Keep running the football.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it, and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. And here's Woodhead. Breaks free, has some space to work with. A game breaker. Touchdown.
Touchdown Chargers.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff. It out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Raiders come onto the field now for this next series. The Raiders line up in the pistol offense. First and 10. Throws to the right. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders have it at the 34. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Allen's got it at the 25. He's tackled at the 30. The Chargers are getting set for their next possession. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. The Chargers from the 32. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
3rd down and 10. Out to the left. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position.
We'll see what he can do here. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. The Raiders now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Weddles is there to make the stop. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground. Buckles there to take him down. Now looking at 3rd down. Double tight end formation. 3-step drop. Got the completion. That's a gain of 7. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL. And once he catches the football, look out.
1st down and 10. Greeny brings the quarterback down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll fire it out to the left. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game. So there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
3rd down following the incompletion. The Raiders will come out in the pistol. Trying to work that left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. He'll throw it over the middle. Pulls it in. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. The Raiders signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And the pass batted down incomplete.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The defense gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And the quarterback is taken down. Defense now signaling for a timeout. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Play fake. Fights through contact. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. Woodhead. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over the football. Matthews lined up in the backfield. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Nice tackle. Second down. And Gates is set now. Split out wide to the left. Tight end in motion. Second down and 7. Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd. They bring him to the turf.
What a nice catch by the receivers. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a first down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it. He didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Well, they say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. I don't know who those people are. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a big part of playing quarterback. Look at that. He fires it in there in between the defenders for the completion.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
And a touchback. The Raiders come out for the next possession. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. Greeny's in on the tackle. We've been watching quite a show today, partner. This is a team that has found a way to get it done through the air.
We are watching a show on a lot of fronts. First off, the quarterback has been very sharp throwing the football, and the play calls, they have been spectacular. People are getting open, and the coach is doing a tremendous job.
Let's go.
2nd and 1. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's taken down at the 30.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 30. Right back to him. Good piece of tackling. Second down now. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Throw to the left. Gets it out for the completion. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Pulls it in, and he is brought down at the 39. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wideout today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football. Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Now 1st and 10. Eyeing that left side. Greeny's there to take it down.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation here for the defense. Back to the air here on first down. And he hauls it in. That's a gain of 8.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 2. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other. To get open to score.
The Chargers have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 35-7. He'll take it from the 10. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down on the way. And the give to Ryan Matthews. He stacked up at that point. It's now 2nd down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Well, these plays do look ugly, but they don't work. It's 2nd down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make 3rd down easier. But when you lose yards like this, 3rd long, tough to do.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 3rd down and 12. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long. They can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Looking for a lane on the return. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that pass is swatted away, incomplete.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Play action. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. He makes the catch, and it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Raiders lined up in the pistol. Weddle with the coverage and the knockaway on that play.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The jumbo set on the field. He's got the catch. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
I think it's something that's not said enough. You got to be a pretty tough guy at that quarterback position to play in this league. That time he takes the hit, but he still throws that pass. And how about that? Right on target for a touchdown.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. And here's Woodhead. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Chargers are set now for their next possession. Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers snap it at the 31. Looking across the middle, and Matthews is brought down.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
This will be second down. The defense comes out in the nickel. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Brown's got it, and a first.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Antonio Gates hauls it in. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. They're setting up screen. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, they talk about it's third down league. You got to pick up third downs to have success and win football games. Good play call, good pass, good catch. Now it's third and short. I like the offense's chances.
The Chargers have it at the 44. Got the completion. In on the stop.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down here after the completion. They come out in the dime package. Rivers out of the gun. Royals got it. First down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Play number 6.